back to my channel. In today's video it is going to be June's book wrap up, which is mental that we're already 6 months through the year. Like, what? I started these in March. If you can hear things happening outside or hear the rain, basically I'm on a campsite and currently not doing anything. I'm currently in Austria, so I am filming this on my phone, editing on my phone, and don't have my physical books with me, and I'm having to like put them in. So please just be gentle with this video. I don't know how it's going to end up, but I currently can't really do much in the day because I've had a massive allergic reaction. So I've been reading and I just wanted to film this video. So grab yourself a drink. I currently have this Austrian drink, this one, and I also have a coffee because I need caffeine. And let's get right into June's reading wrap up. Please do comment down below what books you read in June, which ones are your 5-star reads or the best reads you've read that this month if you haven't had any 5-star reads. And yeah, please do subscribe to this channel. We do a lot of bookish content on here. When I start uni back probably like end of September, there's also going to be quite a lot of uni content as well because it'll be my 3rd year, so I'm thinking might as well show you guys what it's like to be a 3rd year student. I do graphic design at university, so yeah, please do subscribe, click the notification bell to be notified every time we do upload. And on here we have hit 500 subscribers on YouTube, which is mental. So please do comment a video you'd like to see from me to celebrate 500. I don't know what to do yet, just because I'm away. It's happened when I'm like in the middle of a different country, so I'm like, I don't know what to do. But if you have any ideas, please do let me know and I'll try and film that for you. So let's get right into this video. So I've got a list on my iPad, which is right next to me, of all the books that I've read this month, because I decided to keep a tally. I've finally decided to keep a list of all the books I've read this month, so I don't forget like I have in the past couple of, like last month I forgot. So the first book I read was Addicted for Now by Krista and Becky Ritchie. This is the 3rd one in the Addicted / Callaway Sister series, and this one was incredible. I really did enjoy it. I read it in the beginning of the month, like 1st of July, finished it in a couple of days, and it was really... And then I probably would recommend that whole series, but I would get it on Kindle because it's a lot cheaper on Kindle than it is to buy it, because I'm currently buying it and it's getting spenny. I'm not gonna lie, like the last book, that book cost me about 17 quid. So just to let you know, would recommend to read on Kindle. Then the next book I read whilst being out there, I was on holiday at the time when I read these 2 books, and that is Reminders of Him by Colin Hoover. I've been putting off that book for so long because it is a sad book. I'm not gonna lie, sad book, and everyone cried. I didn't cry in it, but I watched videos on TikTok about it and I do start crying now. But it was really, really good. Would highly recommend. Coho is superior. I would recommend Coho to everyone, to be honest. Sorry if you can hear the power washer going off. They decided to do things and it's frustrating. So yeah, Coho, amazing. Would highly recommend a lot of Coho books. I cannot wait to read it, and yeah, it lived up to the BOOKTOK hype. I'm not gonna lie, I need to do another one of those videos where I do like reading 24 hours of reading like BOOKTOK books, but that one was like, BOOKTOK was right about it. I will be adding on the reviews, by the way, under the screen, because I can't remember all my reviews on the top of my head of like how many stars I gave it, so I'll be leaving them underneath the screen. The next book I read was Twisted Love by Anna Huang. That was amazing, very addictive, and I cannot wait to read the rest of the series. I literally have in my next book case, it's turned around the wrong way, the next one to read. This is my little travel case. I carry my books with me, and so that's going to be my next physical read. But yeah, the series is amazing. The 4th one's going to be coming out when I get home, and I cannot wait. I'm very excited, and it was an amazing book. Would highly recommend that entire series. Very addictive. Her writing style was top tier. Then the next book I read was Hideaway, and Hideaway by Penelope Douglas. Hideaway was incredible. Would highly recommend It's the second one in the Devil's Night series. I love that series. I love Kai and Banks so much. I really like Kai. Didn't prefer it to Mitchell and Rika's book, but I prefer Kai to Michael. If that makes sense. But that was an incredible book, to be honest, and I really did enjoy it. Next book I read was Josh and Hazel's Guide to Not Dating. I just wanted a quick in-between kind of book, and I picked that one up. It's a very good read. Josh Chang. I've been reading a lot of books recently which have Korean influences, and I love it so much. And yeah, that book was such a nice, easy read, to be honest. Like, really simple, wasn't too complicated, just a nice easy breezer, if you know what I mean. Like, it was just one of those nice type books. The next book I read was A Summer I Turned Pretty. Now that's a YA book, and they brought out the movie. Literally, I think I finished it the day before the series came out, not the movie, and I wanted to read it before then, so I picked it up. And yeah, it was such a good book, was incredible, and I loved it. For a YA romance, like, I didn't rate it that high, but I loved it for a YA romance. I'm not really into YA, I'm more into like adult books. I think it's just the type of stuff I read. YA fantasy, like, I'm good with, but YA romance. Next book I read was Kiss the Sky by Kristen Becker Ritchie. Now that is the first one in the Calloway Sisters. It's about Rose and Connor, but the third one in the Addicted / Calloway Sisters series. Basically there's 10 books and that's how they do it. But I loved Rose and Connor so much. They do not beat Lil and Lo, but they're close, like really close to them. Connor and Rose, I don't know what it is about them, I loved it. You need to read it, but it was an incredible book, would recommend. I love that series, to be honest. It's just an easy breezy kind of romance series, and I love it. Bit of drama going on, a bit of this, bit of that, but just easy. The perfect kind of books when you're like at uni and stuff, or just want to relax. It's like the perfect type. Next book I read whilst being out here, and that was ACOTAR. I started that actually the beginning of this month, and I listened to an audiobook. I'm 65% of the way through it, but I've got the book at home, so I'm going to be reading it when I get home and finishing it, because I'm 65% of the way through and I've screenshotted where I am so I don't forget. But I'm going to carry on just reading it because I can't get the audiobook back again, because I had it for 21 days and I don't have it anymore, so I'm just going to read it, and then I've got the rest of the series at home as well to read. So we're gonna be reading ACOTAR when we get home, because I did not finish that. I was planning on finishing it and I just put on the audiobook and kept falling asleep, so I was just like, I'm just not gonna listen to the audiobook. And then the time went on it, I was like, ugh. But anyway, so I'll finish that when I get home. And then I started It Happened One Summer by Tessa Bailey. Now that book is all over BOOKTOK because Hook, Line and Sinker came out not a few months ago. That is on my list to read for July, and well, incredible, loved it. I cannot wait to read it, to be honest. Like, It Happened One Summer was incredible. I loved Piper and Brandon, but I feel like Fox and Hannah, which you see in It Happened One Summer, is just going to be so much better. And yeah, I vibe more with Hannah, but it was an incredible book, well worth the TikTok hype, like, well worth it, and perfect summer read. It's like the end of the month, it's like July, August, September time, that's that when it is. It mentions Labor Day, which I think is in September, so yeah. Then I finished The Good Girl Complex by Elle Kennedy. It was a decent read, to be honest. Not one of my favourites, but I kind of want to read the next book, which is in the series, which is about there's two twins, Cooper and Evan, and the next one's about Evan and this one was about Cooper, and I really did like it. It gave me After vibes by Anna Todd, but better because it wasn't long and annoying. Because After, I love the films, but the books, my god, they're too long. They're long and just drag everything out, and I don't vibe with the books. So I would recommend that if you're kind of like After, because it gives the same sort of vibes, but better because it's shorter. Then the audiobook that I am about to finish, I'm about 50 minutes from finishing, is Ian Ranking, A Song for a Dark Time, and that one is a murder one. My dad loves Ian Ranking, so we got the audiobook and listened to it on the way down to Austria because we've been driving down, and yeah, very good. Wouldn't normally read that sort of murder stuff, and I wouldn't read it personally, but listening to it, it was pretty decent. I want to finish it, but I would never read it. We've got all the books at home, so maybe if I change my mind, I'll try and read it, but I've just prefer with the books. But it's pretty good, to be honest. If you're into that sort of thing, great. I'm more listening to it to make my dad happy, but it was really good. And then the final book that I'm like 20% from finishing, I am gonna finish it today, I swear, and that is The Reckoning, which is the third one in the Zodiac Academy. And yeah, I finally got Kindle Unlimited for free for the next 3 months. I am trying it out, and if I like it, I'm gonna carry on doing it, because it means it saves me a lot of money. It's £8 a month, and it's a pretty good deal, to be honest, and it saves me money on buying loads of physical books. I don't have the room anymore. So my plan is to stop reading physical books, start reading my Kindle more. Saves money in the long run, so that is my plan. However, I do prefer a paperback, but you know. But yeah, and it's really good. I really like Zodiac Academy. I forgot how much I started reading about 6 months ago, before it was even popular on BOOKTOK, like before it was a thing. I saw one person about it, I was like, oh, I really like this, and started reading the first two, and then it got too expensive to buy the rest of them, so I didn't. And I bought them when they were 99p, waiting for the third one. Finally, 6 months later, I can read the third one, and I'm loving it. Forgot how much, and I now know the type. Like, I knew the hype before because of like obviously reading them, but you can understand why they are so popular. Like, they're amazing, bully romance, fantasy, right? And I would read them again. There's people next to me trying to go on the pitch, and it's really awkward. There are all the books that I read this month. I read 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I've read 9 books. Almost finished my 10th book this month. I will probably finish it before the 1st of July, but I wanted to get this ready to post it on the 1st of July, because why not? And yeah, and then I've got 2 other books I'm about to finish. So I've done really well. I've been reading about 9 books a month recently, which I'm really happy about, but I feel like it's going to slow down a lot when I go back to work, because you girl can't read and work, unfortunately. So yeah, but hey ho. I hope you did this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what's your favourite book of this month, or books that you'd recommend that you've read this month for me to read, and I will see you guys next time in my next video.